Hi everybody and welcome to our Soul Tribe event tonight. I'm Tanya and I have been part of this incredible movement now for 2 years. About 2 years ago I created Ignite Your Soul, and that was really just around how much I really love helping people to develop themselves in terms of their spiritual and their emotional sides. And what I found that was really missing for me was that real physical aspect to it. I really believe in holistic health and mind, body, and soul development. But what I was missing was that real physical side that supported our body's growth as well. And so at the time, I found that I was quite sick. And I really had been sick for a really long time. And so kind of accidentally fell upon our incredible program and product by accident and discovered how much it actually supported not just my body and for me, my body to actually heal itself, but also for my daughter as well. And, you know, it was fantastic in terms of supporting her with anxiety and panic attacks and things as well. So it wasn't just amazing for the body, but it was also fantastic for the mind. And so I really was over the moon when I discovered that I had found something that actually was going to support my Ignite Your Soul business in terms of that holistic health and growing our mind, body, and soul. So of course, Ignite Your Soul was born, and along with that was Soul Tribe was born as well. And so Soul Tribe are a beautiful, compassionate group of people who have healed ourselves, but also are really compassionate about helping others to heal and helping others to grow as well and create the life that they really love. And so that's what you're going to hear tonight, is you're going to hear some beautiful stories from our customers on how our program and our product has really supported us. But you're also going to hear some stories about how our business is actually really supporting us to actually create the life that we want, however it is that it looks like for us. So I'm not going to be doing any talking for much longer. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to pass you on over to the beautiful Tammy, and she is going to share what our program and our product is all about. Thanks, Tammy.
Thanks, Tanya. Hi, everybody. Welcome. So I'm just going to give a little bit of info about our products and the program that we offer. I'm going to start, first of all, with just a little bit of history about what sort of inspired the idea of Juice Plus. And we're going back over 30 years. The Juice Plus company's been running really well for 30 years. But prior to that, there was a young man who started the company who was, his father had actually been diagnosed with terminal cancer, and he was looking for ways to support his treatments and everything so that he was suffering less. And he started to do quite an intensive juicing program with his dad. And he was also researching what fruits and vegetables work together well to combat these kind of sicknesses and things, and really boost immunity and really boost just a recovery process or a healing or immunity. And he found quite a wonderful combination of plants and juice, and his father, as a result, he extended his life by a few more years, which was actually, you know, quite phenomenal. He was given a few months. So from that, he then thought, well, you know, he was a bit of an entrepreneur, but he wanted to really get this out to everybody somehow. He thought, well, if this is the results I've had, what can I do to make this available for people on a larger scale and, you know, fresh all the time, or really potent. So then that established the Juice Plus company, where he got a whole lot of all these wonderful plants together, worked out a really fantastic process, which is really all of the fruit and vegetable has to be grown in really nutrient-rich soil. It's very volcanic rich, but also everything is grown till it is fully ripened. So everything has its full maximum energy, maximum nutrients and everything in the plants. Then all of the plants, they're picked at their premium. They are taken, I think they're all washed beautifully and all sorts, but then they're frozen real snap frozen, smashed up into a slushy. And from that slushy, a lot of the sugar is removed, some of the carbs are removed, and then they dry at really low temperature. And that basically gives them a really nice fruit leather that's then powdered into the capsules. It's encapsulated to keep it fresh, so it's not oxidizing. They go into gel capsules. They're all vegan. Everything's plant-based. Everything's vegan. It's all gluten-free. It's all dairy-free and everything. But so then what we end up with is the wonderful Juice Plus caps products. So what we've got here is we've got the fruit and veg, and then this is our fruit and veg. We add the berries as well. This is our premium. Okay, there's approximately 30 serves of fruit and veg and berries and these in your daily supply. And we also with these we have kiddies ones. I don't actually have the kiddies chews here to show, but we've got kiddies chews as well that are also fruit and veg. And if anyone gets this lot or they get the premium, then they are also entitled to sponsor a child for free. So they will get either chews or caps for their kids free of charge as one of the programs that, there we go, there's some packets. These are the kids' chews. We've eaten all the chews, so they're there. Okay, so they're really lovely and also very low in sugar. It's literally about the same amount as a pear, really low. Okay, so yeah, they're really, really wonderful starting product, and we've had a lot of results just even with the fruit and veg with people. Notice a big improvement in their general health and their immunity. Allergies is really helpful. So anyway, that then leads me into our omegas. Got these beautiful omegas, they match my shirt. And these, yeah, all vegan. So there's a lot of talk at the moment about plant-based products versus animal products and things like that. More to the point, omegas, if you're using fish oils or something like that, they generally are heated to extract the oils. So once an oil has been heated, it starts to go rancid really quickly, which then becomes a carcinogenic product. So me personally, not really fussed with taking fish oil. Really, really enjoying these. Not only are they a wonderful, wonderful blend of all kinds of plant omegas, they are 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9 omegas. Quite a complete profile there. Some really wonderful things like pomegranate and raspberry and sea buckthorn. Never heard of that. Well, I've heard of the plant. I haven't heard of an omega oil from it. So this is a really lovely product, and it's actually orange flavored. It's quite lovely. I chuck them in my smoothies. I haven't got a chocolate smoothie to show, but I'm going to lead on from the omegas and just take you into the smoothies as well, because I like to blend the two. So all of our fruit and veg ones, these are our micronutrients, and these go into our system and they start to go into our bloodstream within 5 to 7 minutes. The other really important thing I just want to tack onto these is that really, really careful about sprays and glyphosates and things like that. We test for a lot of those things. This stuff is organic and spray free, where, you know, as much as possible. It's just really clean product. So anyway, back to my shakes. These are the macros. So the micronutrients in the caps. We've got the macronutrients in here. This is where you get your proteins. You get some really complex carbs that are really good prebiotics and things. So they are. I actually use them as a often a pre-meal shake, and that just gets my gut ready for everything. But also some really amazing products in here. There's mushrooms, there's yucca, there's more pomegranates, there's a lot of sprouted alfalfa, broccoli, all sorts of things. Really, it's amazing, like booster. It's a nutrient booster. If you're a bit of a meal skipper, it's a great replacement if you need something quick on the run just to get you through. Often I need one just before dinner so that I don't start snacking on a whole lot of rubbish just before dinner's ready. And also with the mushroom lot of vitamin D. That's where you get a lot of your happiness from, and also niacin, really high in niacin, which is also a mood lifter. So they're really designed to really work on hormones, mood, everything. There's soy in here. I was really funny about it, and then I did my research into organic soy. It's actually a wonderful product, especially for women. So I'm actually really happy about that. What I've learned and heard about the organic soy has actually really got me sold on these. So I'm really happy with them. And also just wanted to touch on the fact that with all of these products, you get an amazing program as well. So you get online support. You have just basically unlimited 24-hour support internationally, if through some of the pages and things that we add people to. We also have a body transformation program that we do, that just runs all the time. You can join in with that, and that just helps you if you need a bit of a plan or a group or some education or whatever to keep you on a kind of straight and narrow with your health plans or your determinations about it. So the other thing that we have with that is we do run a shred for people that are really serious about losing some excess weight, and we've seen some really amazing results. And we do that, I think there's about 3 or 4 a year, and there's good prize money and everything as well. And it's just a fantastic kind of a challenge, I guess, for yourself. See how clean you can get. And what I really love, there's amazing recipe books and everything, and a lot of really good information to inspire you. There's a lot of mindset stuff, and all of the recipes there's 0 refined sugar. There's almost no cane sugar. Most of it is made with fruit or dates or something really wonderful. It's about also not going without. So we really believe in still having really wonderful things, really delicious things. Yes, there's sweet things, but they're all really, really clean. So that's pretty much it from me. I'm time up now, so I'm just going to hand you over to the wonderful Rachel, and she can carry on and tell you a bit more. So thanks for listening.
Alrighty, thanks for that, Tammy. So I have been on the product for, I think it's either just on or just over 2 months now. So I found out about the product through a mutual friend of mine, a friend of a friend, Hazel, and I just saw really how well she was doing with the product, and that, you know, she just had all these amazing results, and, you know, she had all this energy, and she was looking really good, and her skin glowed. She looked really good, and I was like, whatever you got, honey, I'm taking it. I don't care about the price. You know, this is just something that I need to be involved in. Because at the time I was very, very sluggish. I'd sleep for the half of the day, better part of the day actually. Very overweight. Well, not very overweight, but I felt very overweight. Really tired because I have quite high functioning autism, which means basically that I can function really well, but I get really, really tired, and there are a lot of things that I overthink, and that different traits that I have, obviously different to other people. So obviously that makes me quite an anxious person, because I do worry about, you know, I worry about people. I get a bit of paranoia. I worry about what people think of me, what they're doing, what are they looking at, what might I be saying that could be annoying someone or upsetting someone. So that's a lot of what I struggle with on a day-to-day basis. Lacking in energy, again, trying to get out of bed on time was a real struggle. Having to go to work, dragging my feet a lot. At the time I was working in retail, and it just really wasn't working. Really acne prone skin, so I'd struggled with acne all through high school, and everything I tried was normally a face wash. And it just normally it might work for a couple of weeks, and then it didn't quite work, or it just didn't clear my skin up and made it worse. And it just kind of got to a point where I was like, you know what, I've tried that much, I'll just live with it and I'll deal with it. And I just let it happen, because at the end of the day I couldn't see a way of clearing it. So I just figured that I'd let it happen, ride it out, yeah, and it had just happened, you know. So anyway, I said to Hazel, I said, look, give me what you've got. And I said, I don't know what the cost is, but just give it to me and I'll make it work and we'll go ahead. And she said, well, don't you want to know a little bit more? And I said, no, just get it to me as fast as you can. So I started on the product 2 months ago. My skin started clearing, started feeling softer, started losing weight. At the time I just had the feeling that I needed to do heaps of walking. So I just got out and I was walking every day. I'd walk all the way into Hastings, which is like 20 minutes from my place, walking. My hair got a lot healthier, so it's like, you know, it's less dry because obviously, as you can see, it's blue, so it's been bleached. Doesn't look very good at the moment because I haven't brushed it this afternoon. So it's kind of like when you dye your hair, obviously, because you put such heavy bleach in it and then you strip it, basically you strip it right back to what it was before it was brown, you know, before it even had this color pigment, and you put all the dye through it, so you really wreck it, and then you've got to try and repair it. So it's come back really nicely from that. But I just found I had a bit more energy. I could go out, I could go for a walk, and I didn't feel so bad. Not tired as much as what I used to be. My anxiety's way less. I don't worry about things so much. I'm less paranoid about what people think now because I've kind of found my group a little bit. I've fit it in a little bit more, which kind of helps with things. But yeah, I just overall, I feel a lot better. And then I started in the business probably about oh, thanks, Hazel. Probably about a month ago, I started in the business. Customer-wise, I haven't had a lot of success, but business-wise, the support that you get in the business from all our lovely teamies and our customers that we do get, you know, you get a lot of background support and you get a lot of upline stuff. So, you know, I had Tammy and Hazel and Tanya, but everyone in Soul Tribe we can connect with all the time on a real daily basis. It's very easy. And yeah, so it's great to have that support because obviously working in a big retail company. So I work for Bed Bath & Beyond, so we've got 56 stores nationwide, or I used to work for them. Oh yeah, sorry Tanya, but yeah, there just wasn't that support there. So yeah, it's really nice to be in that supportive environment. And yeah, that's all from me. So I'll hand you over to Luana.
Hi guys, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, I wasn't aware that I was sharing. What would you like me to share? Product or business? Product story?
Product. Did you not see it? Anyway, yeah, thanks.
No, I just walked in from work. Hi guys, sorry I didn't realise. My product story. Okay, so I went on the product after watching Hans, watching her health journey and just how she basically came back from being extremely unwell. And I was super impressed with her results. And so I guess it was just watching her and seeing that firsthand. It was amazing. And at the time I was suffering from really bad anxiety and panic attacks and really struggling. And I'd tried, basically I've seen a naturopath and I was on all sorts of different expensive supplements and minerals, and it was good. It was kind of working, but it was costing me a fortune. And in the end, Tans was around at my place for dinner one night and she said, look, just give this a go, see how it goes. And I did. And I'm so glad I did because it was amazing. It was, I had a bit of a detox. And then after the initial detox, I started feeling fantastic. Got my energy levels back. So I was suffering from adrenal fatigue as well. And I also had chronic pain because I had a L5-S1 disc prolapse, so I had a lot of back pain. So that slowly started improving. My asthma improved. What else just goes on? I lost about 10 kgs, I think, over about 3 months. And yeah, I just sort of went from strength to strength, and it's been almost 2 years since I've been on the product now. And now I'm involved with the business side of things because I just love it. I'm passionate about what it's done for me, and I want to be able to share it with everybody who needs it, because it really does work. And it's pretty amazing that there's this kind of thing out there that a lot of people don't even know about. So simple. It's just fruits and vegetables. So incredibly simple. But there's so much research coming out now about the connection between micronutrients and gut health, and how it affects your mind. And there's a saying, fire in the gut, fire in the brain. And I really been doing a bit of research about that myself. And the more I learn, the more passionate I am about these products and how they've helped me and how they're helping lots of people. So yeah, I'm very, very appreciative and happy and grateful that I got onto them. I haven't missed them for a day, and I imagine I'll be on them for the rest of my life. Thanks, guys. Sorry, I'm not sure who I'm handing on to because I didn't see the call.
Hi, am I on? Just trying to get my light adjusted. The lighting's pretty terrible in here, so sorry about that. Anyway, I'm Maxine. I've been on the products for about 18 months, and I've had amazing results on them. I've had a huge improvement in my asthma. I've been a chronic asthmatic for probably 30 years. Used to get chest infections a lot every winter, and now it's healed enormously. I don't use my inhaler very often anymore, and I don't get sick at all. I definitely don't get chest infections anymore. So I've been through 2 winters now with no sickness. So my immune system's just completely different to what it used to be. And yeah, energy, lots of benefits. So really, I'm actually here to talk about the business though. I love the business. I'm very passionate about the business and sharing it with, especially with other women of my age, because I'm sort of empty nesting now. My 2 children have recently moved out of home. They're still close by, which is nice. My background is a registered nurse, and when I was a nurse, that was very hard work. It was a lot of wasn't much of a life. I do shift work, didn't necessarily have weekends off, so and also it really wasn't very aligned with my beliefs around health either. I felt quite restricted in that. So I then later moved I did some retraining and trained in some different natural therapies. And then I started my own practice as a natural therapist, which was good because it was much more aligned with my beliefs. But the thing that started to really occur to me, especially as my children were getting older and getting ready to leave home, was that I really wanted freedom. I was getting to that point in my life where I wanted to travel more. I wanted to be available to my kids when they needed me. I'm sort of looking at my friends becoming grandparents, and it's probably not too far off for me either. And I really want to be around for that. I want to be a hands-on nana, and so I was looking at my professional practice and thinking it's better than what I was doing as a nurse, but it's still very much a job where I have to turn up, work an hour to get paid an hour. In fact, in your own business, it's more than working an hour to get paid an hour because you have so many other commitments and costs associated. So the reason I really jumped into this business was because I could see it was going to give me that freedom. I wanted to be able to work anywhere. I wanted to be able to be completely flexible. I mean, I'm working now, and because I am working now, I've had time off during the day, and I've been able to go and spend time with my children today in town. I've got that flexibility, which is what I really want. And I also really wanted to build that residual income and that legacy income for my children as well. So I really wanted to start getting that, creating that passive income later on in life, and having a retirement, a plan for my retirement. And this business is giving me all of that. I love the fact that my income grows every month, and I also really, really love the community. I've never ever worked with so many supportive, amazing, beautiful women, mostly women. You know, we're all here for each other. We all raise each other up. I just constantly hear people day in and day out complaining about their horrible workplaces, the people that they have to work with, bosses that don't treat them properly, and that's completely missing here. We don't have any of that, and that's one thing I really love about it. It's such a wonderful community, and everyone is behind you to succeed, and you know that's what we're all doing. So yep, thank you for listening in. Whoever's sent you to this video, you know, do talk to them, find out more. It's an amazing opportunity. I wouldn't be behind anything that wasn't really aligned with my heart and soul and what I want to do in the world. And this is a really, really genuinely good opportunity. So I'm going to pass over to Pete.
I can't unmute you, Pete, sorry.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm going to tell you a bit about why I decided to get involved in the business. And for me, I was a customer for 18 months and experienced some pretty awesome results. And I was blown away actually, and I was really happy with the product. So in about 18 months' time, I had some news from some ex-workmates of mine. One had a battle with prostate cancer, one was just been diagnosed with, just starting this battle, and another one, his wife, had just been diagnosed with leukemia. And these are all people about my age. And I thought, this isn't right. They should be looking forward to their retirement, living life. The kids are about to leave home. They should be enjoying life, not dealing with this sort of stuff. They should be healthy. So I just had to share this with them. And I thought I had to get involved with the business so I can put it out there, so give everyone a chance to have the product. So that was the first reason I got involved. But the vision sort of grew over time. I was lucky enough to actually meet some people that had been in the business for a long time and seeing what they were doing. They were living life on their own terms, basically, doing the business from wherever they wanted, their own hours, had the flexibility, which I don't have in my job. Now, I've got a real good job, I've got a great boss, looks after me really, really well, but I'm still stuck in that grind, 10 hours a day plus a 2-hour commute. My boss, he's got 2 businesses, well, 3 actually, making really good money and living his dreams really, but I mean, even he's still tied to the job, to his businesses. I'm going to be retiring soon. I want to be living my dreams. I want to do what I want to do, not contribute to someone else's wealth. So that's what. Now I've got the vision I can do that, and there's some things I really want to do. I want to give back to the community. I want to really help kids who are disadvantaged and in poor health. I want to make a difference. So, and this business will give me the opportunity to do that. So that's my reason. That's why I'm in the business now, and that's why I'll stay in it. Now I'm going to pass you over to Sarah, and she's going to tell you why she's got involved in the business too.
Hey guys, thank you, Pete. I can relate to everything you've said there tonight. I've been in the business for 6 months now. I jumped on board within 2 weeks of starting the product because I just saw such a change in myself that I thought this is such an amazing product. I need to get it out to as many people as possible. And so I work full time in what we call a traditional business. And like Pete here, 10-hour days sometimes. I can't necessarily say I work for somebody that knows me by name, but yeah, the company, they're not bad. I can't complain. They pay me each week. But I'm missing something else, and the something else that I'm missing is the belonging and acceptance, and I don't believe that you get that in a traditional business. With this, you get all the support, you get all the training, you get all the things that you need to be able to make a success of it, and it's all up to you and whether you want to make a success of it. So with the program, with the exercises, with the gratitude, with the mindset work, you get given everything literally on a silver platter, absolutely free to do what you need to do, and it's entirely up to you whether you want to make a go of it or not. And I'm definitely making a go of it. I'm 49 now. I've got 2 gorgeous girls, and I'd like to be able to spend more time with them. I'd like to be able to spend time with my husband. We'll be coming up to almost 30 years being married in a couple of years' time. So I'd like to be able to think about retiring earlier than I have to and spending quality time with him in a bus, driving around the South Island, travelling around the world, even if I had the chance. And like Pete, I also want to give back to the community, and I have a deep desire to create a resort in the Marlborough Sounds for bereaved parents where they can come and just spend time and go through a grieving process, because I've been down that track myself. So they are my reasons. If you are considering jumping on board, if somebody has sent you this link, definitely take it with both hands and run with it, because it is the most amazing opportunity you could be given, with some of the most amazing support and amazing network of people that you can come across. So on my short note, I'd like to pass you back over to our beautiful Tanya. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. Can everybody see me? Oh yes, now it's come back on. So thank you so much everybody for sharing your stories tonight. I just love hearing these beautiful stories. Now if you're on here and you're wondering whether it's right for you or not, you may have some questions, please reach out to the person who sent you this link or who invited you here tonight, because there's nothing worse than regretting something that you didn't do because you didn't get your questions answered. We're here to support you, and we certainly would love to help you create the lifestyle that we have created as well, but we'd love to see you create that for yourself. So thank you so much for joining us tonight or watching this link. Have a beautiful evening.